Tank Bigsby. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. 2nd and 7. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7. A handoff to Mixon. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 40-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
On 1, ready?
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. the run, it's Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And the kick is good. And finally, this one is over. We thought it may never end, but that kick puts the exclamation mark on it. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home, so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.